Today we're at the premises of Sideline Audio in the north of England, where proprietor Brett is about to carry out an upgrade to the sound system on a Z4 BMW E89.
Hi, today we're just upgrading the quite poor quality sound system that comes in the Z4 E89. We'll be putting the Audison three-way components in. That's obviously the tweeter, the mid, and then in the rear we'll be adding the vocal components just to give it a bit more oomph in the back, and then also we'll be fitting a Vibe micro amp just to obviously amplify the power coming out of the standard unit. Right, what we're doing is we're fitting a Vibe 65.4 micro 4-channel amp just to give extra power to the factory head unit. In total, this gives out 520 watts, but that's peak power. I think, without looking at the top of my head, I think it's about 65. Yeah, 65 watts at 4 ohm per 4 channels. So obviously it does add, give an added extra power to the factory unit. Right, so now we're going to be fitting the Vibe 65.4. This outputs 65 watt RMS on 4 channels, so obviously it'll give the standard head unit, which I don't actually know off the top of my head what this gives out, but obviously it will give the speakers a little bit more power than what they did have. So yeah, let's go ahead and fit it. Right, the BMW sound system that's already in is a professional range, which it's not the top range, it hasn't got the Harman Kardon or anything. So with the Z4, it does come with the tweeter grills behind the mirrors, but it doesn't actually have the factory tweeters in due to it not having the Harman Kardon. So basically it is the bog standard system that's in this, with just the normal speakers in the front. So after we've done today, it'll have obviously component speakers in the front, which is mid and a tweet, and then components in the back just to give a background noise, and then obviously the amp just to boost everything in the process. That's it. Right, with this sort of amp, there's no actual cutting of any wires. It is literally a plug and play amp. With what you do get is a lead that plugs into the BMW's original system. All you have to do is take the fibre optics out to replace into the patch lead, so then it still reads through the actual factory head unit. And then basically you just plug and play the amp. And in the best thing about the Z4 is there's quite a big compartment for the amp to sit just under the stereo, and that's where it'll sit and it'll run fine. Right, so we're just going to test fit this before we fully install it, just to make sure that it's all running fine. So as I said before, the fibre optic cable needs to go back into the patch loop, but there is enough obviously excess to actually put it back in. So put this back in. Right, we've got it all test fitted now, everything works. Obviously we can't play music for copyright, but now we're going to go ahead and fit the amp down the back, refit everything, and then just do another test fit, and that's job done.